Alright folks, time to dive deep into Origin Protocol, right? It's time for OGN token. So hit that like, bell, subscribe, do all of those good things. That's going to help me a lot. And with that said, we're going to be jumping right off into some quant analysis right here. Now guys, in terms of the historical relevancy, in terms of how many people are in and out of the money for Origin Protocol as a whole, is not telling us a lot of things, guys. Now it's pretty much clear that all throughout the 2020, all right, well, not all throughout, but at least all throughout the quarter 4 of 2020, 90% of wallets holding Origin Protocol were in losses, right? 90% of the wallets, guys. That's just obliterating. That's just killing my brains right here. And that is when your max pain was tested for an entire quarter, guys, where Bitcoin was simply rolling all the way towards $65,000. 90% of the people holding Origin protocols were in losses, guys. So this is what true diamond hands looks to me like. Holy fucking shit, man. Wow. I mean, simply hats off to all the people who held on to Origin protocol onto 20 cents, 15 cents, 10 cents levels, and rode it all the way towards $3.6, guys. That's one heck of a trade. If you took that, salute to you, man. Shit, man, that was simply crazy, right? So if you talk about the current status right here, you're looking at 70% wallets in profit, right? What is this going to tell us? This is simply going to tell us that maybe the exponential moves on Origin token are not going to be that crazy. Are not going to be, let's just say, are not going to be 1000x or 10,000x or something like that. Look, guys, even 100x is kind of like a far-fetched opinion. It's just a blank, plain, honest technical analysis right here. Yes, I hold Origin token, guys. It's not a huge stash of OGN tokens, but yes, I do hold OGN token because I like the protocol as a whole. I simply like the community as well. Lot of people dedicated towards this community as a whole, guys. Crazy amount of people behind this one, which is why massive respect to all the people who are building this protocol as a whole. Really appreciate it. Now the thing right here is the fact that since we are looking at technicals, we are simply talking about facts and figures, and we are keeping our emotions and our biases aside, because what we have to do is we have to look at things objectively, right? Now since we are doing that, this data tells us that maybe the moves to the upside that comes on Origin protocol would not be that crazy, guys. Now am I saying that we are always going to stay below $3.5? Most likely not. Most likely Origin can go all the way towards $10 as well, or maybe beyond that as well, guys. Markets can be crazy for a very long time, but in terms of this data right here, that move to the upside is going to be a little shaky. That move is certainly going to be shaky, guys. This is what is something which we can expect from this data right here. Well, this is something which I have calculated. I have seen assets doing these kind of things when 70% of the holders are in profit for any asset for that matter, right? So this is what happens. The moves to the upside are a little choppy, but they do happen for sure. Okay, now there's one more thing, guys. There's a little interesting things in terms of the open interest on the futures contracts happening on Origin protocol, right? I think it's way the fuck down there. Is it even there or not? I think I'm all right. There we go, guys. Open interest comes from Binance, Huobi, Gate.io, MCX, and in comparison to the price action, what you're looking at right here is that this one is constantly rising, guys. The open interest coming on Origin protocol has been rising ever since the last week of September, right? So the real price action momentum is brewing up, guys. We are kind of brewing up for the expansion which could come to the upside pretty soon on Origin. So you could look at maybe, I don't know, guys, Origin protocol testing $1.2 $1.5 levels pretty soon. It could happen pretty soon, right? That is something which I'll talk about in terms of the price action as well. But in terms of the future data, guys, the open interest is telling us that there has been a constant increase in the open interest. Most likely with the entire macro landscape being bullish, this is long positions being added to Origin protocol as a whole. So am I going to have that mindset that everybody is trying to long Origin protocol, so I will short this one? Probably not, guys. Probably not. Look. Whenever an asset is in a good trending motion to the upside, maybe staying with the trend will help you make more money in the market rather than fighting that trend and trying to pinpoint that exact top where you can go for that perfect short position in the market. No, things will look, guys, things can work like that, but that event can happen 1 in 1000 times. I'm not going to play that rect game. If I were to be looking at this data like this, I'm not going to be shorting origin protocol. I'm not going to go against the trend essentially, right? So you can see since the previous 3 weeks, this has been on a steady incline to the upside, which is a good news as a whole. Okay, with that said, we're going to be talking about the price action, guys. So the only thing which is making me quite bullish on the price action is the fact that you have multiple contact points against the 55 simple moving average on the weekly time frame. Remember, guys, the weekly time frame is telling us that yes, you are looking at some serious support coming from this moving average and this entire horizontal trending trend line. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but the price action is certainly making a lot of sense to me for the time being. So major risk management going to be below 50 cents, guys. I would not appreciate this price action if you simply keep dumping below 50 cents as a whole. This is going to be my risk threshold if I were to be long on origin protocol on any futures or any contract. Look, guys, even if you were trying to long origin protocol perpetual contracts, you would get liquidated even in 2x leverage if it goes down below these levels, right? So anyway, longing on leverage is not a good option, guys. Look, there are going to be crazy amount of long liquidations in the bull market, guys, rather than short liquidations. A lot of people will expect that we'll go through only short squeezes. There are simply going to be short squeezes in the market. No, guys, it's quite literally the opposite, guys. The greed keeps on rising. The leveraged positions keep on rising to the upside. Price action becomes unsustainable, and that is when we have those crazy drops to the downside for, I don't know, guys, maybe 40-45% corrections coming in on altcoin, liquidating even 2x leverage long positions in the market, man. Shit, this is what happens again and again, guys. So well, just maybe sticking to spot as well is going to be keeping you profitable, guys. Future trading, if you don't know what you're doing with futures trading, let's just say, guys, if you've not traded futures for over an year or something like that, I would suggest you to simply stay away from futures market and stick to spot, guys. No matter how bad this news would sound, just don't do that. Just don't do the fucking mistakes which I've done, man. Holy shit, I was thinking that I'm simply going to outpace most of these crypto assets by simply trading on futures. Well, it did not happen. Ultimately, guys, I would have made, let's just say I would have made crazy amount of money simply holding crypto assets rather than optimizing my greeds and building those leveraged long positions in the market, guys. It's something which me as an experienced trader trading for a very long time in the market, I'm not going to do this, guys. Whenever there's a bull market, whenever there's a bull run, these things can get volatile by 60-70% and still be bullish in the macro, guys. So I don't want my ass to get liquidated out of the market and then the asset keeps on trending to the upsides. That's kind of like a very ugly thing to have, right? Now, okay, now let's jump on the mid to small time frames price action structure right here, which is going to be, let's just say, guys, 69 cents. Yep, I'm going to be hanging strong with that number right here. 69 cents is going to be the risk management in terms of the mid to small time frame structure on the price action. Until you're holding this one, most likely your resolution will come to the upside, and that is where you will retest at least the 618 or 786 as well, guys. Now remember, I was talking about how you could retest the 618 or maybe the $1.5 regions on origin coming pretty soon, guys. The only reason being that this is getting strongly accumulated with the 55 simple moving average on the weekly, guys. Higher the time frame, better the support, better the accuracy, and well, better chances to make money in the market as a whole in terms of bullish bias right here. Now this one is looking nice, but what I want, what do I want from origin protocol? I don't want anything, to be honest with you, but the price action really has to establish a good looking trend above the 21 exponential on the weekly. That is when you would start gaining confidence in the price action, and that is when you could be sure about the price action rolling all the way towards the retest of the previous all-time high at $2.5, guys, and that is when you could talk about a simple continuation trend to the upside. But if the patterns have to repeat, remember, guys, after any deep retracement, you essentially do retest the previous all-time high. So we got a good looking trade right here. Now certainly this is not going to be financial advice. Anything coming from this channel is not going to be a financial advice, guys. Nothing is a financial advice, but trade at your will and take the losses at your will as well, right? So this is a 10 R&R ratio, good looking long trade right here for OGN itself, which probably you can nail right here. Maybe put that gains back into Ethereum or BTC for that matter, and let origin protocol consolidate where most of the market keeps on getting wrecked trying to long the previous all-time high. That is where you sell and you buy back again out of these levels. Maybe guys. I'm not trying to put in a roadmap for your trading. I'm not trying to do that. This is something which you have to do for yourself, and this is what you have to do according to your system and your comfort zone as well. Because if a random fucking stranger on the internet is screaming about these setups like me right here, right now, maybe things would work differently for you, and maybe you would not come out profitable from these setups, guys, because the risk management metrics which I am thinking about from my perspective is certainly going to be different than what you are trying to plan out in the market, which is why having an individual outlook towards most of the setups in the market is something which you have to do for yourself, right? Don't wait for anybody spoon feeding you, guys. Just, but ain't I doing that already to you guys? Maybe. So free money for all. I guess you can join the Discord server, guys. It's simply 1 Solana for 6 months. Pretty cheap, man. Holy shit, pretty cheap, guys. 1 Solana for 6 months, you're getting all the setups, guys. And I've been posting a lot of setups recently, and most of the people are making good gains on the Discord community, guys. Holy shit, 200, 300% gains coming from Pete. Pete has been nailing crazy amount of moves. If Pete is watching this video right here, right now, I want you to comment in this video down below, man. Holy shit. You have been making crazy gains from the Discord community information, man. Holy crap. Salute to you. Guys, there are people who are making good use of these setups coming from Discord, guys. Look, maybe there are some trades that even I am not able to take properly, but some people are actually, people like Pete are actually nailing these moves to the upside of the downside, guys. So links in the description if you want to join the Telegram. So shit, man, I can't believe I used the word Telegram right. Telegram is full of scams, man. Holy fucking crap. Well, Discord is kind of, let's just say Discord is sophisticated. Telegram is not. Telegram is certainly not sophisticated. So yeah, links to everything in the description. You can go ahead, you can jump into the Twitter link, you can leave me a DM that you want to join the Discord server, and we'll take care of the rest, guys. Look, this bull run is going to be very, very rewarding, and if you don't have your, let's just say, system in place, and if you don't have the right mindset, no matter how much capital you deploy in the market, with your wrecked behaviors, you might come out in losses, where most of the markets will simply keep on gaining, guys. Look, this is something which I have been through. I've simply been through that, guys. I've learned from my mistakes, right? So you can hit me up on Twitter. You can talk about, we can talk about potentially you joining the Discord community as a whole. Okay, with that said, hit that subscribe if you have not done that already. A lot of new people come into this channel and not subscribing at all. Do that, man. We got to hit that 1,000 benchmark real quick, preferably before the end of this year itself, right? So with that said, guys, Origin Protocol, pretty good looking setup right here to the upside. I'm not going to talk about the extreme small time frames because the price action could certainly look very choppy in the small time frames. So most of these structures and most of the risk management is going to be happening according to the weekly or at least the 3-day time frame, guys. The 3-day. Now we are looking at a potential bullish cross coming between the 55 and the 21 on the 3-day. If that happens, that could be good news, guys, because the last time this one happened, the price action simply kept on rolling, man. Holy shit. After this bullish cross, this one simply kept on rolling to the upside. I do believe this was 4236 extension coming from this leg. Yep, this one rolled all the way towards, well, 786, guys. 786. So just for fun, 786 is at $16 Origin, guys. Holy shit, that could happen, that could not happen. But if Bitcoin goes to 300,000, I don't think anything is going to stop Origin to go all the way towards $16 as a whole. Okay, now let's finally jump into some bad news. I believe bad news for Origin Protocol, guys. Now this is OGN against BTC. In terms of a technical standpoint, this is not good. This gives me itching in my bullish biases, guys. This is not nice, man. Holy shit. I really wish Origin against BTC held on to the 55 on the weekly, guys. At least that, right? Or at least the slope of the weekly moving average could have been towards the upside. But the bad news right here is the fact that everything is bearish, guys. This is a potential downtrend under emergence, guys. This could potentially emerge and take the price action to the downside. Now remember, this won't mean that Origin against USD would also go to the downside. It is as clear as that. Most likely you will keep on rolling to the downside against the BTC pair, but since Bitcoin is bullish in the market, the USD pairs will simply keep on pulling to the upside. Whereas this is not looking nice, guys. If I were to be choosing, let's just say, if I would be choosing an entire quarter worth of investment, not your fucking whiskey pegs, guys. I'm talking about the entire yearly quarter, the last quarter, the Q4. I'm talking about the Q4. If I were to be investing in crypto assets in the Q4, I would be preferring Ethereum and Bitcoin against Origin, guys. this is strongly against my emotions. This is strongly against my biases, my personal biases for origin. Holy shit, man. I simply want to be I want to be a moon boy right here for OGN. I'm going to be completely honest to you guys right here. My inner sentiment is a complete moon boy for origin protocol as a whole, guys. Well, useful stuff does pick up. Useful things will pick up, guys. People will get into values and people will sell something down the line which is not valuable, guys. It will happen, right? So origin protocol, I do see value right here. I do see a lot of people doing that. And holy shit, this video actually sounds like a complete sponsored stuff right here, but this is not sponsored, guys. I'm not trying to endorse origin protocol right here, but if you are from the OGN community and if you are enjoying this content, do share this video. Do share this video, right? Let's talk about some price action even further, guys. Now, if I were to be talking about some bearish targets right here, look, guys, I'm not going to be really bullish on this kind of price action structure in the weekly time frame. Remember, this is happening on the weekly, which is why you could have your upswings for about a 50% leg to the upside, guys. This is where you could potentially retest the 1618, which is at $1.7, right? So OGN against BTC could simply roll all the way towards 2,000 satoshis. Is it? No. Oh, all right. You can roll all the way towards 20,000 satoshis and still be, guys, I think it is 2,000. Holy shit, man. 1,000 satoshis are going more than $1 or something like that. Whew. Guys, 1,000 satoshis were not even 0.1 cent, man. Holy fucking crap. Satoshis are already gaining their values, guys. Now, the way I used to calculate this one is that satoshis will come on par with the Indian rupee. One satoshi is most likely going to be 1 rupee, guys. Man, oh man. So every satoshi you're collecting is 1 rupee. If you're watching content from India, from my country, hit that like first of all. But most likely satoshis are going to be on par with rupee and they're going to supersede, guys. This is another no-brainer, guys. Most likely one satoshi is going to cost you 100 rupees or something like that down the line. Bigger picture, right? Always keep the bigger picture in mind, guys. Now, talking about the bigger picture right here, the bigger picture tells us that the bearish breakdowns on weekly, they don't look nice, right? And well, for this structure right here, I think this was 886 or maybe this was, all right, this one halted at the 886 and then this one went for that reversion. So OGN against BTC got bullish after retracing for 886 and then it went for 200% leg to the upside, guys. Most likely this is when Bitcoin had topped out and Bitcoin had already done a 5 to 10x in the market, and this is when, all right, I don't think it was that. All right, maybe Bitcoin had done a 3 to 4x in the market, and that is when origin against BTC started picking up. So the ultimate end goal, the ultimate end result for your investment against US dollar was in profit, guys, was in profit, right? So this bias right here, this technical analysis, which is completely bearish against BTC, does that mean that you're going to lose money if you talk about your money being US dollars or fiat currency? Are you going to lose money holding OGN? I don't think so. I can't seem to wrap my head around the fact that if you hold crypto assets, you're going to lose money. I don't think it's going to work like that, at least for the rest of the quarter, guys. At least until Bitcoin is holding $60,000-$50,000 ranges. Most likely, if you have crypto behind your name, you're going to come out profitable in the market as a whole, guys. So let's talk about deep retracement points on the BTC pair itself. Most likely this is going to be right here. So yep, guys, you got a little leeway to the downside for about 36% retracement, and I would expect some activities on the price action happening onto these levels, guys. But remember, if you really bounce from the 86, now essentially if the price action comes right here, you have to evaluate the price action structure for some time. But if it starts to shape out bullish coming from 86 right here, we could expect the retest of the previous all-time high at the BTC pair itself, which is going to be a 400% move against BTC, guys. So let's just conclude right here on OGN against BTC. What do you need to have to successfully come out profitable holding OGN? Number one, you need to have money. Number two, you need to have patience. That's it. Patience and money is going to make you a lot of money holding origin protocol, guys. This is not a financial advice. This cannot be a financial advice. This is not a financial advice. All right, this can't be a financial advice. Okay, guys, so with that said, let's jump on to looking at this chart right here. Essentially, I'm just simply, look, guys, this is why I have a different stash for Ethereum. I will simply treat my origin holdings completely differently, guys. I'm not going to just compare my ETH holdings to origin protocol holdings, guys, simply because of this weekly trend right here. Now, this is a macro bear. This is a macro bearish structure, guys. This has never really done anything in life. Simple downtrend right here. Although you do have some crazy demand times coming in on origin against Ethereum again and again. So maybe that could happen once again. Are we at the 86 right here right now? We are below that, guys. We are simply below the 86. This is wrecked. So OGN against Ethereum is completely wrecked, man, which is why I'm not gonna look at this chart. I do believe if I am treating my origin investment, my origin protocol investment and holdings as a whole, I'm simply going to be calculating most of my gains or losses against the US dollar pair, guys. As you can see right here, this is a different paradigm altogether. Origin protocol, its community and all the people behind this entire project is a completely different universe as a whole, guys, which is why I'm going to be calculating most of my ROI coming in on the USD pair. So, which is why if this keeps on trending to the upside, you know the deal, guys, 76 could come down the line, right? $15, maybe the end of the bull run. Origin could be sitting in at $15 to $16. And then maybe I could replay this video to you guys. Alright guys, I'm going to be winding up this comprehensive TA and FA and quant analysis on OGN right here, right now. If you liked the content, certainly hitting a like would benefit me in terms of the engagement rate for this channel as a whole, right? With that said, I'm going to be winding up this video right here, right now. I will catch all of you pretty soon.